Welcome to Heart Magic Wisdom. Today I want to look at the soul trap from the perspective of the bigger picture. So let me start with a statement. The statement is, the universe is an experiment. And what I mean by this is that it's not clear what will happen. And it's an eternal experiment, so there is no end to the experiment. So what this means in simple terms is there is a moment right now, and then there is some sort of action, and this sort of action then creates the next moment, and then now this is the current now moment, and then again there is action, and then it transforms again. So it's an ever-changing moment, and we can see that this is true, and there is no end in sight. And now we can see that there are different actors in the now moment, and they have different ideas and plans and things that they want to do or want to try. And if all the outcomes were clear ahead of time, then this would not really be an interesting game. So the people who are playing the game will obviously want to play some games where there is some novelty to be discovered and the outcome is not clear. Because if you would just play a game in eternity where everything is 100% certain and you had the option to play a game where you didn't know with 100% certainty what will happen, then wouldn't you play this game at some point in eternity? Because you know eternity is a long time and the option is available to you, and why would you choose it or why would you not choose it? Well, you would choose it because it's interesting, and you would not choose it because you're afraid. Because you can't say you would not choose it because it will be a bad outcome, because the definition is that the outcome is undefined. It could be a good outcome. You don't know yet. So the only reason why you wouldn't play it is because you're afraid. And I guess that alone is already a strong incentive to play it, to just prove to yourself that you're not afraid, because as soon as you become aware of the choice to start this experiment with an unknown outcome, then now this happy, stable situation of doing predictable things with predictable outcomes gets disturbed, because now you have this choice that is always there that says, well, you could do this option, but you don't do it. So now you will have to forever deal with the situation that there is one option that is available that you're just not willing to take because you're afraid or you're not curious enough. So why wouldn't you take it? I think it's obvious if we think about millions and billions of years passing, that you would take probably any sort of experiment that becomes available to you as an actor in this eternity. So, I mean, I just want to put the soul trap into perspective. I think we can say, okay, maybe the soul trap is a situation to solve in the short term with either trying to escape the soul trap ourselves or trying to help everyone out of the soul trap. And while I think this must be done, and I am on the path of doing this, I think we should also recognize that the game is eternal, and the aspect of the eternal game being an experiment never goes away. So even if we solve this soul trap situation right now, once and for all, we free all the souls, we are freed ourselves, all the oppressors suddenly have a change of heart and now suddenly want to be loving and in harmony. And all of us agree, okay, let's go back to harmony and problem solved. Now, this is just one step in eternity, and eternity goes on, and it's very unrealistic that there will not be any more unknowns left in the universe or no new adventures to take. So I just think we should put everything a little bit into perspective. It is maybe a problem. The soul trap is maybe a problem to be solved, but if you make your life about the outcome, then you just didn't understand it, because in a game that goes on forever, there is no final destination. So the only real thing this game can be about is about how you play it, and the situation becomes less and less important as soon as you understand that the only real leverage you have in this game is who you are, and it's not the situation itself. So I feel like I wanted to add this to the conversation about the soul trap. I have much more to say about the soul trap, and I have other videos on it. If you're not on board yet with the idea, there's other videos where I explain it, how and why it makes sense, how I got there and why it makes sense. And I also discuss more details on it. So I think it's a discussion we should keep having. But these simple truths, like this one here in this video about the universe being eternal and everything being an experiment, it's just important that we keep this in mind, so we don't get lost completely in solution-oriented thinking. We also need to be firmly grounded in the process-oriented thinking. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you soon.